Now, Alex, the word I find most interesting in all of that introduction is undisputed. Sizen, the undisputed champion, but if there is one man who certainly would dispute that Sizen deserves to be the champion, it is Rampage Brown. He believes that there is no one better than him, and he considers it a personal insult that Sizen holds that championship.
And interestingly, Rampage Brown was defeated for that championship belt by Nathan Cruz. Justin Sizen beat Nathan Cruz to become the champion, and now Rampage and Cruz are partners of sorts. Cruz banned from this contest at this point, so he's been told he cannot be at ringside, and that's just as well, because we want to see a fair wrestling match, and referee Leon Mercer there making sure there was a clean break.
One man who is at ringside, though, as you can see, is Richie West, so Sizen is going to have to keep an eye on what's going on outside of the ring as well. With or without Nathan Cruz being here, there is an added dynamic, an added element that Sizen is going to have to pay attention to.
And Rampage, just like Nathan Cruz, sees Justin Sizen, just like Adam Maxted, as a Johnny-come-lately, someone who is new on the scene and getting all of this fame and accolades where they've ground their path away in British wrestling over a decade. And you can see that frustration etched on the face of Rampage. Look at this, head of steam, hits the ropes in a big shoulder tackle by the former champion.
And there are very few human beings in this world who can knock Justin Sizen to the ground like that. But look at the agility of the superhuman, the block on the hip toss from Rampage. Sizen slides underneath him, pace picking up here. Another big leapfrog and a drop kick from Sizen.
Absolutely incredible is Justin Sizen.
NGW Undisputed title on the line. Justin Sizen, the champion, currently in control against the challenger Rampage Brown.
Rampage Brown hit that top turnbuckle hard and he is staggered. There are very few people in the world of wrestling that can manhandle and dominate Rampage Brown, and our champion's one of them, Dave.
Now, that may be true, but from that pin attempt, you saw Rampage kicked out after just a 1 count, so Sizen still with a tremendous amount of work to do if he wants to put Rampage away.
Oh, look at that. Agility and speed by the champion, up to the second and a high crossbody. Referee in position, this could be all early, 2 and just a 2. Just like that, Justin Sizen can just explode. This guy is just so incredible to watch, you know, power, speed, quickness, heart, determination, and that's why he's our NGW champion.
Big elbow on the back of the head of Rampage from Sizen, who's going to pick up the challenge, an uppercut from Sizen, who is really pressing home his advantage, or at least he was. Rampage suddenly from nowhere fighting back. Sizen will send him to the ropes. Again, the pace quickening. This time he caught him. Sizen went for the leapfrog. Rampage with the counter into a power slam.
Justin Sizen was just scooped out of the air by Rampage, and this is where Rampage is his most devastating. Look at the ferocity, look at the force of the former champion, and his onslaught against the man who holds the belt that he wants.
You give Rampage an inch, he will take a mile, and he goes for the cover again here. Sizen gets the left shoulder up with a half second to spare, but Rampage Brown very much in the ascendancy.
And that heavyweight belt represents you being the very best at what you do. Justin Sizen has the belt to prove it. Rampage had the belt previously, and he believes it's his and he wants it back. And I couldn't tell if that was a closed fist there, and the referee checking, and Rampage says their fist was open. I beg to differ.
He's not the most trustworthy of men, isn't Rampage, but he's insisting on his innocence to the referee.
Our executive producer, Mark Lebet, has given special powers to our referees, making sure that if they believe a disqualification is needed, they really just have to do it. But in a big match environment like this, nobody wants to see a disqualification, so you have to believe that our referee will give this one a little bit more leeway, and that may be to the detriment of our champion.
Yeah, there's only so much leeway you can give if Rampage is going to insist on breaking the rules like that, and with the referee's back turned. Look at that from Richie West.
And Justin Sizen, that almost angered him enough to wake him up, and no, the champ to the outside.
Ultimately, that is exactly what West wanted, I think, to cause that diversion, to distract Sizen so Rampage could gain the upper hand once again. That is exactly what he is doing on the outside of the ring.
And Rampage here, make no mistake about it, Rampage has a very strong dislike for our champion. This isn't just about a belt. This is very personal. You're seeing it, you're feeling it, and this crowd are letting it known exactly who they're rooting for. Of course, it's our champion, Justin Sizem.
Rampage is so comfortable on the outside of the ring, brawling like this, but Sizem showing he can hang with Rampage. He was able to until Rampage, I think he had a thumb in the eye there, didn't he?
He did, and our referee suspected it, but we saw it. Even the crowd are telling him this is up. But Sizem coming back there, but Rampage just manhandling the champion. It's that power and strength advantage that I would give to Rampage, but only by an inch.
Rampage stomping away here at Sizem. Again, the illegal move. He's got his foot over the throat here, and referee is going to insist that the challenger breaks the hold. Rampage is bending those rules as far as they will bend without breaking.
Sometimes in pro wrestling you need commentary to describe moves like that, such as a suplex. And sometimes when you have a match with a competitor like Rampage Brown, no words are needed because it's clear. He stands on the head, he rakes the eyes, he does everything he can to make you just feel exactly what our champion's going through, and it's not looking good for Sizem.
Even a move like a vertical suplex, which can be a fairly standard move in some people's hands, in the hands of Rampage, you see the impact with which he delivers every single move. Every single one of those maneuvers is devastating for his opponent.
And now, look at this, Rampage. Again, that's exactly what I mean. There's no words needed to describe what you're seeing. Sizem trying to cover up as best he can, but in that vulnerable position, Sizem is in a world of trouble, Dave.
Rampage now is going to try and wear the champion down. You see he's got his fingers interlocked around the chin of the champion. Sizem having to expend an awful lot of energy just to get back up to his feet, and you see he's down to one knee again.
And that headlock there. Oh, Sizem trying to get out as best he can. And Rampage, look at this! Look at this from the former champion who wants to be the new champion. And with moves like that, Dave, he may just do it here tonight.
Yeah, we might not like it, but that was smart from Rampage, quickly changing plans and going to that suplex. He'll go for the cover. He was just a second away from regaining the title.
Interesting there, Sizem, he kicked out by literally rolling his shoulder up. Yeah, you can see it. Sizem is in the wrong place in this match. He is out. And oh, God.
He's going to have to get his wits about him pretty quickly. Otherwise, this is a very dangerous position to be in against someone like Rampage. Rampage knows just what an advantage he has. You see how he's slowing things down.
You can see the will, the desire to stay in this one, etched on the face of Sizem, but it's going to take more than desire. It's going to take every fibre of his being, and there it is. Look at this. Oh, he refuses to stay down, Dave.
Oh, that name Superhuman is not just a nickname. Sizem lives and breathes it, but he...
Oh, he's going for that pole driver, Dave, and Sizem needs to get out of this, and he does. Oh.
Sizem, desperation perhaps, but he was able to backdrop Rampage out over the top. The challenger landing at the bottom of those steps.
And Sizem, he looks like he's going for a dive over the top rope, Dave. Look at this, and
Rampage saw him coming and cuts him off before Sizem could do any damage.
They call it high risk for a reason. Sizem used his entire body weight, almost as a torpedo, aimed at Rampage, and Rampage used that momentum with a forearm and turned it around, and Justin is now not even in the ring. The count is on, and Sizem,
Sizem! Oh my goodness! What a spear from the outside to the middle of the ring!
And Dave, it looks like he's going for that 450 splash from the top rope. If he hits it, this one is over. Rampage moves and Sizem onto his feet.
Yeah, Sizem adjusted in midair so that he didn't hit too hard from it. Oh my!
Wow.
Sizem will go for the cover on Rampage to retain the title now.
This NGW Heavyweight title match is really heating up, Dave. I can't wait to see what's next.
Make sure you join the world of New Generation Wrestling online and bring the heroes of NGW home with you. You can join us right now on Facebook, Twitter and YouTube and become a part of the NGW universe today. New Generation Wrestling. Bring out the hero in you.
We are surely now approaching the business end of this undisputed title match. Who wants it more between Sizem and Rampage?
Sizem charging at Rampage, who brings up the boot.
Sizem is on jelly legs after taking that boot from Rampage. Rampage is going to try and put an end to this. He's climbing up to the top. He's taking a long time to get there. Sizem finally sees him, and Sizem will make the challenger pay for taking so long. Sizem with the superplex, and the whole ring shook.
Unbelievable. And you got to believe that Richie West, yeah, there he is. Richie West is concerned. Both men are down. The referee's got a count of 10. If neither men can make it to their feet, then Justin Sizem will retain. And after that, Dave, I don't know if Rampage can make it. I mean, they were, 15 feet up in the air?
Yeah, it wouldn't be surprising at all if neither man could get to their feet, but both men are stirring. Rampage, I think, is, with the help of the ropes, is up on his feet. Referee's count will stop. Rampage, I think he's maybe going to look for the pile driver, but Sizem counters with a couple of clotheslines.
And Sizem now coming back with all he has, hits the ropes and a flying clothesline.
Sizem will measure Rampage in the corner, and now I think he's looking for a suplex, but Rampage blocks him. The challenger throwing Sizem into the corner. Sizem, there's that agility again, lands on his feet. He's going to try and scoop up Rampage. This time he gets him.
The strength by the champion, and he is really feeling it now, as is this crowd. And you know what, he's winding up for that finishing move. He calls it Miona, and who's that? It's Nathan Cruz.
Well, Cruz isn't supposed to be out here.
He's banned from ringside, Dave, and obviously, what? Oh, look at this.
Well, Rampage was going to try and roll Sizem up off the distraction.
Oh, and he hits that Miona finishing move.
Sizem with the cover. Cruz stops it. Come on, what was that? Nathan Cruz isn't even supposed to be out here, for goodness sake.
And look at the smirk on the face of Nathan Cruz, that's the man who Sizem beat for that belt, and now he's just sabotaging this huge title defense. Justin is beside himself, but watch out for Brown. Oh no.
But there's no referee. That should be a disqualification. There's no referee to see that low blow. And now Cruz. This is ridiculous. Nathan Cruz is attacking the champion.
And that referee is out. And this is martial law in an NGW ring. And now, I'm really concerned for Justin Sizem, and what are these two? Look at the intentions, almost coming out of their skull and into our ears.
It's almost as though Cruz was always the insurance policy. Maybe this was part of the plan all along for Rampage. Cruz is grabbing the title belt. He thinks it's over. He may be right, because these odds are surely insurmountable, even for someone as superhuman as Sizem.
We need another referee. We need something out here now, because Justin is in a very vulnerable position. Cruz has that belt, and this is not looking. Oh, and he moved.
Oh, Cruz hit Rampage. Cruz hit Rampage. Sizem takes down Cruz. And now Sizem's going to go to the top.
Oh, Dave.
Don't tell me. Sizem, 450 splash by the champion.
Oh, Dave, there's no referee. He's back.
Referee is. Is he away? Yes, he is. Rampage has lost it, and Sizem is still the champion.
Just incredible.
Sizem was taken to the limit by Rampage Brown here in Hull, but Sizem proves tonight exactly why he is the undisputed champion.
Here is your winner,
Well, a one-on-one became a three-on-one. It was Justin Sizem against Rampage, Nathan Cruz and Richie West, and still the champion came out on top. Truly unbelievable title defense, and this crowd here in NGW have got a champion they can be proud of.
Sizem has overcome overwhelming odds here tonight to hang on to that undisputed championship. How he did it, I will never know, but he has.
Oh, hold on, Dave. Oh,
they're not done. Cruz and Rampage.
Come on.
Cruz and Rampage attacking the champion.
These two have absolutely no place back in this ring. It's just absolutely despicable.
Beyond the pale here from Rampage and Cruz. Sizem has just gone through an exhausting title defense, and they are going to continue this assault here. Disgusting.
And now, Dave, we have to be worried about the health and safety of our champion, because they are going for something. I saw Rampage motion for the belt, and it looks like they're going, oh, no way.
I think Cruz wants Rampage to pile drive Sizem on the title belt.
Oh, that could end his career. Oh, Davis, Adam Maxted.
Oh, Maxted's out here. Adam Maxted. Maxted coming to the rescue of Sizem. Thank God for Adam Maxted.
The arch nemesis of the show stealer Nathan Cruz has inserted himself into the war between Justin Sizem and Rampage, and that is a courageous move for Maxted, because by standing side by side next to Justin Sizem, he has just put himself on the biggest of all hit lists from Rampage.
Hey, we and all of these people are sick and tired of the fact that you are always cheating and using the numbers advantage to get up behind. Hey, well, I am not going to stay in the back and let you get away with it. So I'm out here to suggest that me and the NGW champion, we team up and we face the two of you in a tag team match.
Wow, what a suggestion from Adam Maxted. A challenge to Rampage and Cruz. They are having
You want to see a tag team match?
The crowd want to see it.
I want to see it, Dave. The question is, does Rampage and Nathan want to see it enough to get the match signed? And now Richie West is asking for the mic. Oh, this would be unpleasant.
Adam, Justin, we accept.
Oh.
Rampage Brown and Nathan Cruz versus Adam Maxted and Justin Sizem in a tag team match will happen.
Okay. Challenge accepted.
On one condition.
Oh, here we go. There had to be a condition.
Whoever makes the pinfall in that tag team match becomes the #1 contender for your championship, Sizem. And that includes your tag team partner, Adam Maxted.
Richie West obviously trying to sow seeds of dissent here between Sizem and Maxted.
Well, Maxted, a competitor that, surely wants the belt, but...
Justin, I hope you trust your tag partner.
100%.
Oh, Maxted looking at that belt. Just for a moment, I saw it out of the corner of my eye. I mean, Maxted wants the title, but he also respects Justin Sizem. And sometimes you have to unite to stand up against evil, and there is no one more evil in NGW than the three men going through that curtain to the back.
Well, Maxted came to the rescue of Sizem tonight, but when they are tag team partners against Cruz and Rampage, will Sizem still be able to rely on Maxted? Or will Maxted have his eyes focused on Sizem's championship gold? Only time will tell.